Hello everyone, this is Jaden Dunn from Kiss My Glass Antiques, and today we are outside Kendall's Flea Market in Hollister, Missouri, which is down by Branson, if you know where Branson is. We're looking for vintage or antique glassware for my collection or to resell, so let's go inside and see what we can find. Okay guys, so we actually already had part one of this antique mall a few weeks ago, but we got down here into the second level and there was only like two booths down here, but they were actually really nice booths. This one was full of Empoli, as you can see right here. It's our first Empoli piece. This is one we haven't seen on the channel before. It was marked at $80. And honestly, I think it could probably go more because it's amethyst and because of the shape. It's very unique. It had no optic to it, but that's okay. Usually more common pieces have the optic. This one right here is also another unusual shape, and it does have the optic as well as being amethyst. Like I said, $80 on the other one is a great price. I'm not sure what this one was priced at. It looks like $58 maybe. Might have said $38. I think most of these were reasonably priced. Here's me showing you the optic on it. Oh, I think this is $38. $38 and $58 I think are both awesome prices on that. There's Luke looking at that Lazy Susan in the middle. It was actually pretty cool. Yes, $38. That's a really awesome price, especially for that shape and style. Here we had a wine swirler, also Empoli, of course, with the optic pattern as well. This one was a cased glass one, though, which is rare to see, especially one this big. It was in like a light lavender color. It almost comes off as pink on the film, but it was purple and white. Here's your typical size wine swirler. This one was in a large optic, almost coin dot pattern. It still had the sticker on it. It says made in Italy. Also Empoli, and just to remind everyone, Empoli is a region from Italy and not a maker. So that's why it said made in Italy on it. This bottle right here is also Empoli, I believe, as well as this wine swirler. I didn't get the price on the bottle, I apologize. This green one here was actually a different color green than we typically see. It says, oh, I can't read that, sorry. It was $28 though, which I think is a great price as well. Lots of Empoli in this one. Basically this entire table was Empoli, except maybe the piece in the middle, that Lazy Susan again. This piece is blue with the optic, as you can see. I really liked this one because the blue went from clear to opaque, so like you can't see through the handle and you can't see through the like stem of the base of it. It was $44. Nothing wrong with that, especially with the size on this one. It was pretty large. And then of course this one right here is more of a vase style Empoli piece, but that's okay. It also had the sticker on the base there. And this one is a thin stemmed wine swirler as well, or whatever you want to call it really. Right here behind this blue piece is actually a swung vase. I hope I look at it. Yes, okay. So this one is like the smallest Viking vase I've seen. This is a Viking 6-petal, of course. It was at $42, which I think is a fine price. You would hope it would be better because it's so small. Like, this is the smallest one I've ever seen. But I thought it was pretty cute, so $42 is actually a pretty good price for it. Being that one is a Viking 6-petal, in case I didn't see it. I mean, in case I didn't say it. This one is also Empoli, but this one is more of like a aqua green blue color than the more evergreen color we just saw. And this one was only $14, which if you find anything Empoli under $30, $25, like go ahead and pick it up. We didn't pick this one up just because we didn't need it in our collection, but it was a great price. Here we have an Ellie Smith handkerchief compote. You can tell from the ribbing on the bottom that is Ellie Smith. It was listed as Fenton, but it is not Fenton. This is Ellie Smith, and it was only at $25, which is actually a pretty good deal on it. This is like the ribbed style Ellie Smith. We've seen it on a lot of vases and other compotes as well.
Like I said, it's listed as Fenton Orange Amberina Compote, but it is Ellie Smith Amberina. This one is also Smith, and is also a compote, and is also in the rib design, but has a different top to it. This is more of just your standard compote. I think that said 30 something dollars. If it's at 30, great price. If it's more towards 40, I would say that's a little high. I was having a bit of an issue getting okay, it is at 30, getting my camera to focus, so I apologize for that. It says Amberina Candy Bowl. I'm not sure why they didn't put Fenton on this one if they were so sure the other one was Fenton, but both of them are Smith. As well as this canister right here and this three-toed bowl next to it. This is a Viking Bonbon dish in persimmon. Not sure if we have seen it on the channel before. I actually have one just like it, but I believe mine's purple. This one's only $15. Again, a great price. This booth had pretty good pricing on most things. This canister back here is an Ellie Smith Moon and Stars canister. It is the smallest one, I believe, if I remember correctly. And the bowl in the front that's got the hobnails on it is a Ellie Smith three-toe candy dish as well. I'm going to pick it up and look at it. This one still says Fenton on it. This is not Fenton. It is Ellie Smith. It is just like, the base of it is just like the Ellie Smith three-toed swung vases, but instead of it being a swung vase on the top, it is a candy dish. It was at $18. I would say that's a decent price for it. Maybe a little lower than your normal pricing. I'm not sure on that one though. Down here, there's some more Viking. Those two I'm pointing at now are Empoli. The one on the right hand side is Viking. Oh good, I picked it up. I would honestly just call this a square, yes, bonbon dish. I'm not sure if they call it four square or not. I would have to do a little bit more research. This isn't a shape we usually see out, but it is Viking. It's just a little dish. A lot of people collect them and hang them on the wall. They do look really awesome hung on the wall. And then over here, I believe we have some glasses I wanted to look at. And a pitcher with some cups. This green pitcher here, I'm not sure if it glows. I think it did a little bit. We tried to look at it with the flashlight, but unfortunately our flashlight, it was just like barely alive. We really needed to change the batteries in it. So hopefully next time we will be able to show you guys a little better. Yeah, see, we think it glows a little bit, but had our flashlight been fully charged, I think we would have been able to see it a little bit better. I don't know anything about these. I just thought they were interesting, so we stopped to look at them. They were priced at, used to be $40 and then was only $25, which is actually a pretty good price. Now these canisters right here are Ellie Smith, and they're the scroll work canisters, I believe is the style, what we collectors call the style of them. They're like scroll, and they are in this like aqua blue color. Set of four, $84. Now I'm not sure what this set usually goes for this design, but I would say $84 is a pretty good price. Down here we have a Moon and Stars lampshade, like oil lampshade. It's not often you see just a lampshade out here, but for $18 that would be a pretty good deal for someone that just had the lamp and needed a shade. Back here, of course, is an Ellie Smith Moon and Stars canister. This one is in clear, which is something or crystal, which is something we don't normally see. It was $45, but this is the largest model, or largest of the set of 4 canisters. A great piece to find. Like I said, the crystal is more rare. Back here, they had one of these really old wicker peacock chairs. I want one so bad, but it was at like $500, so we left it behind. And I believe one of our last pieces here is this Ellie Smith Moon and Stars pink opalescent bowl. And you can see the opalescent on the top rim. It's just a little bit that more opaque white looking. It's actually light pink in person.
Okay guys, so that was Kendall's flea market. Kendall's Treasures flea market. in Hollister, Missouri. We found nothing on the second time, which is this part 2, but I did get a sucker. So thank you guys for watching. There was lots of cool Empoli mostly, but there was some Smith and some Viking as well. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.